From my heart, this is it's like the achieving of a goal. I've been in Australia since 1956, and I've been, a secret admirer. I'm telling you now, I admired you very much, and always thought, geez, the opportunity to work, I've worked on other channels, as you know, but the opportunity to work with you is always something I really wanted. I was looking forward to it, and tonight, it came up, and it's an out of the blue thing. It makes it that much better. But Merv Williams, I respect you, and thank you very much for giving me the opportunity to sit next to you.
That's lovely, Mike.
No kidding, sincerely.
I know, Gus, and I thank you very much.
We've got 15 3-minute rounds to decide this. We're going to see it all happen as we get ready with Ken Brady in charge of proceedings here, or at least the referee. Old Twinkle Toes, we call him.
Could you work a bit closer to the mic, please, Merv? Right. They never fought before, you know.
No.
But Michael, when he was about 19, boxed a lot with Matthews.
Yeah. Yes, Michael's the kind of boy that learns all the time. He boxes with everybody to find something out. Very cool little boy up there, too. He's a good-looking fella.
Yeah.
He's got charisma, you know?
Yes, yes.
Of course, Blakeney knows all the tricks in the books, too.
Yes, yes. All that weaving and bobbing, that's the stuff that tricks the young fella. Gus, the young fella can fall to that.
That's right. Of course, a lot of people watching boxing don't realize that making a fighter miss is very tiring for the fighter that misses.
My word, it is. Yes, making you miss tires are just as much as landing hard punches.
Yes.
At the moment, Michael is only pouring. He's only feeling his way.
Yes, he's got to find out what he can do with this guy. Good jabs coming in there from Blakeney Kid Matthews. Blakeney, of course, the boy in the black trunks with the white stripes, and Billy of Barry, of course, in the blue trunks.
That weaving and bobbing that Matthews does make it very difficult.
Yes. I think he just might want to sucker Barry into letting go with a few more, too, you see. Just use himself up early.
Oh, yes.
Of course, we have to consider the fact that Barry was stopped on a referee's decision virtually. He was stopped on his feet. But Blakeney has been stopped cold on a number of occasions.
Oh, yes. He's been knocked right out.
That's right. And I remember seeing one boy do it twice, in actual fact. That was
Andy Broom.
Andy Broom.
Michael's a good body puncher.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Those body punches, they hurt.
I remember one time looking through film at Channel 7 to present a bit of a show, and Barry threw the beautiful right hand. He was on the receiving end one round. He came back with a straight right hand to the body, turned the edge just like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I think he's the best body puncher we've got in the game at the moment.
Yeah, so that was a round you could just about flip a coin, I think, Merv, really.
I'd be inclined to give it to Michael.
Yes.
I thought he did more of the fighting. The other fellow was better in defense.
Yeah.
Yes, it was very little in it.
I remember the night when Lionel Rose and Blakeney Kid Matthews fought in the swimming pool area down there.
Yeah.
I was at the Olympic swimming pool. I was the referee that night. And I remember Rose came on very strong early, then he just kind of found a hole, and Blakeney Kid Matthews just stormed ahead right to the end of the fight, showing that he had the fitness on his side on that particular night. And be interesting to see how this goes tonight.
Yeah, I think you'll be fit enough, but what I worry about for him is, has he got the fighting condition under his belt?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You can be fit, Gus, but the fight's under your belt.
That's right. Yes, there's a difference between gymnasium fitness and fighting fitness, isn't there? Here we go in round two. The action starts right away. Coming from Blakeney Kid Matthews, too. Started a pretty ferocious body attack there.
That was very hard punching.
Barry came back with a nice little right hand under his heart, too, there. Notice. Beautiful.
They're both punching crisply.
Good left hook. Thrown by
Yes, that was a good left hook by Matthews. Barry is finding him difficult when he's in that crouching stance.
Yes.
That was a slip.
Slip, yes.
Yes, he was a knockdown. Mike is still persisting with his body punch.
Yeah. Suppose he figures he's got to slow him down a bit. Get out of that bobbing and weaving. Nice little move Barry has with his hand. He uses this on his head, just pushes him off to the side, lets Blakeney's momentum carry him away. It's very nice. They started at a pretty furious pace, Merv.
Yes, well, I'm afraid that would be all against Matthews.
Yeah.
Because he's be short of fighting condition, Gus. Like you said, there's not much in this fight.
No.
At the moment.
Pretty solid whack in there.
Those body punches are going to tell on Matthews.
Yes, they are. Yes, he's a good body puncher, Barry Boy Michael. He's a good prospect.
Oh, I think he's a great prospect. Matthews still doing something all the time.
Yeah.
This is not a very difficult round, but I've been trying to give it him.
Yes, that way I'd go quite definitely. I'd give it to Barry over there. Quite an interesting. In actual fact, both these boys, Blakes, of course, have fought Billy Moella, good little fighter in Billy Moella, of course, a very nice little fighter. And one of his best wins, I would suggest. And, of course, Michaels, won the national championships off Billy Moellen.
Yeah, Moellen.
And this is his first defense, isn't it?
This is the first defense tonight. He held two Victorian titles before that.
Remember that night he fought Jeff Malcolm at Festival Hall?
Oh, yes.
Unfortunately, Jeff was a junior welterweight, and that was the telling point on that one, of course.
That's right, yes. He was just a little bit too strong and too big. And being a southpaw. Round 3.
Come, Barry!
Ooh, solid.
Get in there, Barry! Come, Barry! Come on, Barry!
He's hurting him with those.
Yeah, I told you. He's the best body puncher in the game today, this kid, Michael. And as we both know, Gus, nobody's tough downstairs.
That's right. We have a saying in the States, you kill them in the body and their head dies.
That's right, too. I always say, you never cut a tree down by starting up at the top, do you?
That's right. That's right.
Michael is waking up. He's woke up to the fact that he's wasting a lot of energy trying to hit Matthews when he's bobbing and weaving.
Yeah.
He's picking his spots now.
Yeah, he's working a little bit closer in, too.
Yeah.
He's shortening his punches up to staying in close.
Punch up, Barry.
Ooh. They've got to start to tell, Merv.
Yeah, they've got to. In time, they'll tell.
Come on again, Barry, again. Mikey, climb up, Mikey. Go, Barry! Go, Barry!
Yes, there's... Michael has got twice the amount of zip now in his punches that Matthews has.
Go on, Bezak, move! Go, Barry!
Matthews is making it difficult, Gus, keeping him close all the time, weaving and bobbing, keeping right on top of him.
Come on, Blakey!
Coming out of those weaves just like that with a punch. There it is. He's complaining a little bit, but when you turn your body to catch him there, you got to pay the penalty.
Right, that's right.
Quite a very good, interesting round. I think there's, again, I got to go Barry's way. I'll tell you one thing, Merv. I wonder how Lucky Larry feels sitting over there watching this. Because if it does eventuate that Barry does come out the winner, I think he's seeing the type of fighter he's going to have to contend with. And after being out of the ring for as long as he's been out of the ring, I'd like to know what's going through his head right now.
Yes, well, it wouldn't be anything very enticing, believe me. There'd be a lot of doubts.
I think I'd be inclined to go back home right now and start working harder, you know? And then flip a coin somewhere around half the distance.
Oh, yes, no, he said in the ring before that the skeptics think that he can't come back and he's going to show them. Well, for his sake, I hope he can.
Well, yes.
But I'll be one of the skeptics.
I'm afraid, yes, I better not say anything. I'm working some of the fights up there, and I don't know which fight I'm working yet, so... But I feel a little bit concerned. Anyway. It's amazing. We've got an audience here that appreciate all the fights, and right now they're watching world-class fighters here at the Williamstown Town Hall.
That's right. They don't realize that, though.
That's right. I think there's going to be a lot of fans all around Australia looking at this fight, though. They're going to appreciate the fact that both these guys are class.
Yes.
Come on, Barry!
Matthews is not doing much, weaving and bobbing against Michael, but he's stopping Michael from doing that.
Saw Barry take a little blow there, tell you the truth,
That must be disconcerting to him.
Yeah.
Keeps throwing him on top, and this fellow bobbing and he's missing him. I'd be inclined to bring him up from underneath.
Yes, I would too.
Come on, Bout! Come on, Barry! Take it easy. Come on, Barry, take it easy. Come on, boxing.
He's got the opportunity there, too, of doing what a lot of fighters, smart fighters, will do. When a guy bends that low under him, they just lay on him.
That's right.
And carry the weight, you see? And if it doesn't stop him from doing it, it tires him out pretty quick.
That's right. That's a smart one.
Right over our commentary position, we can see the concentration that are etched etched into their faces right now.
Matthews is not saving himself, and
Not a bit.
he's giving his all.
Yeah. It's been a long time since I've seen such good body punching.
Oh, yes. Yes, really good body punching. And hurtful body punching, too. But you see, that's where Michael's making a mistake.
Yes.
Throwing right hands to the top of this fellow's body.
Yeah, I'd be inclined to drop just a bit lower and bring him up on the floor. That was interesting.
Good punch.
Good punch, but most of those punches from Blakeney were blocked by Barry Michaels. And of course, when you're looking at it, it's only the punches that land with the glove, with the fist bar of the glove that counts.
Yeah. Well, what did you think of that night? I was inclined to think that Matthews had a good part of that.
Well, you know, I would have it or lean Matthews' way to tell you the
lean
truth.
Matthews' way.
Yeah.
Well, we lean Matthews' way.
I think I'd be inclined to on that.
Yeah, I thought so too.
I think we might be in line for another shower here too, the way it's going, the way this is going.
Every fighter's had a shower.
Yes.
Yeah, that's marvelous, isn't it?
And with his back on the screen right now, of course, you see Barry Michaels' father, Len Sweetman, who manages and takes care of Barry, and Jack Rennie is the
advisor
there in the corner. And Len, of course, seems to be doing the right thing by his boy. Father and son combinations sometimes don't work out too well because of the emotional involvement.
That's right. Yes,
there we go.
They haven't worked out in many occasions.
That's right. Round 5 coming up. 10 more after this, Merv.
Oh, my God. I get tired thinking of it now.
Well, we always got a little bit of San Bernardino Castello Spumante, the non-alcoholic drink to have here to freshen us up.
Michael is taking the fight up to Matthews, and he's got to keep doing that.
That's right.
Otherwise, this fellow could steal it off him.
Matthews just
Matthews lost his
mouth guard. Yeah.
The crowd are very excited.
Yes.
One fellow behind us, they hit him in the mouth. Hit him in the mouth. Because he's dropped his mouth guard.
No, Barry, hit him in the mouth.
Oh, good punches from Matthews.
My word, he's doing all right.
Hit him in the mouth, Barry.
A little bit of frustration coming through there, too, I think. That can be a mark of getting tired, too, Merv.
Yes. It's been a hard fight, guys.
Yes.
And I think it'd tell more on Matthews than it would on Michael.
Yeah.
Because of the years and the fight under his belt.
That's right.
Go, Barry! In the teeth, Barry!
And of course, these fights that are fought in close are grueling fights, aren't they?
No word they are. They're very hard fights. well now.
Very well, yes.
Both hands
He's
to the
taken the initiative and he's come back. And I think he's done enough as far as I'm concerned to win that round, tell you the truth, Merv. I think he won that round.
Oh,
I think
yes,
he done enough to win that round.
Yes.
It was a good round for him. I think it probably was the best round of the fight that he's had so far.
That was his best round.
Yes.
Well, now, look, Matthews pulled up pretty good in that round.
Yes.
I thought he might tire a bit, but he didn't. He was going very, very fit and very strong at the finish, very fast.
You know what happened when he dropped his mouth guard, which I think was the result of a body exchange. I don't think it was that particularly hard.
No.
But he dropped his mouth guard, and I think basically dropping the mouth guard made him go on the offensive just a bit.
It was better for him.
Yeah.
When he took the fight up to Matthews to Michael, he was better.
Seconds out, round 6.
I thought Michael made a mistake in that round and letting him call the tune.
Yeah.
Michael's got to keep the pressure on this one, otherwise he can steal it off him, you know.
I think Barry might be starting to wonder too. When's this old man going to slow down?
Yes. They don't slow down unless you make them slow down.
Right. And they always say the last thing that goes is a punch. Your speed may go, everything else may go, but that punch is still there. Good little body punch that too. It turned into it. Oh, nice.
That's enough. See, Matthews is not hurting him, but he's throwing leather. He's scoring punches. They're clean scoring punches. And they're not costing him much energy.
Not.
That's what 32 years of age does to you. You know what to do. You don't exert yourself too much doing it.
You keep always a little bit there. Yes, it's the classic case of the old campaigner and the young upstart, isn't it?
That's right.
Merv?
Yes.
By golly. And really, we can't say that Blakeney is in the trial horse type of competition. I think he's pretty badly cut inside the mouth, Merv.
Is he?
Yes, I think so. I noticed a fair amount of blood there. It may have occurred.
Why Michael lets him hold him there in the corner, I don't know.
Both these boys are going to know they've been in a fight. Yes, he is.
His mouth is cut pretty bad.
Yeah.
Come on, Barry! Get up, Barry! Get in, Barry!
Matthews seems to be bamboozling Murray.
Yeah, he does.
Michael, doesn't he?
He's going over the top of him.
Yes. He's bustling him. He's taking the fight off him.
He's got a run on, you know.
Yeah.
He's got that run on. Another round for Blake's.
Yes.
Yep, another round. I think.
That makes it even. 1, 2, 3 rounds. 3 rounds each. Six,
Yeah. I gave them. Of course, I had that first round even. You see. So I've got Barry by 1.
You got Barry by 1.
Yeah. Although I've given Blake's the last 3 rounds in a row.
Yes, I did too. The last 3 rounds in a row. If he's doing more, God has gifted him with a little more speed.
Yes.
And he's just able to do that now, whereas Michael, it's an effort for him. I mean, he's letting the other fellow called the tune. He's letting Matthews call the tune, and that's vital.
Yes, and I think also there's probably 100 fights experience there too. That's playing a big part.
Michael is doing better this round. He's taken the fight up to this kid now.
I noticed that those 4 or 5 punches he threw earlier, he picked every single one of those shots.
Yes. Matthews isn't exerting himself one bit now. He's just tapping away.
He's getting hit.
Yes. Yes, this is a better round for Michael. He's doing more this round.
Come on, Barry!
Ooh, nice. Left, right.
Yes. Nice combination by Michael then.
Another couple of right hands.
This is a better round for Michael.
Much better.
He's working better now. He's taking the fight up to Matthews more.
I almost see, I seem to feel that in some of Blake's movements, a little bit of fatigue coming in.
Yeah, I thought that too. He's just tapping instead of punching with a bit of sting. That's a sure sign.
There goes his mouth guard again. He got hit on the chin of the right hand. If Barry's a finisher, now it's going to tell.
Yeah.
Yes. Very, very good round for Michael. I'd be inclined to make it a 10-8 round myself. Merv, we got one hell of a fight going here.
My word.
I think
that was a hard round.
Michael's turned the corner. Look at Blake's over there in the corner. I'm not, he's quitting. I think it's over. I think it's over.
Yes, I thought so.
It's over. The fight is over.
Yes.
Yes, the fight is over. Well, Herb, we saw it happen. That was the round when the fatigue came in.
That's right.
And that was it. There was no use Blake's continuing in this particular fight because he knew what was happening.
He was just picking his punches and just packing away without any sting in his punches at all because he was tired.
That's right.
And the lack of fights under his belt was too much.
Not get into the ring.
It was that fact, that tiredness started to come into him.
That's right.
Blakeney Kid Matthews was unable to continue at the end of round 8. Still the lightweight champion of Australia, Barry Blakeney.
It's at the end of round 8.
Blake, can you tell us how you came to the end of it?
We're all a bit nonplussed. Was it a punch?
We got to ask you what happened.
No, actually, it was, he wore me down.
Yeah. Round there, Barry wore me down. Yeah.
and he was too good. He was too fast, you know.
Was he hitting it around the back there, Blake?
Oh, yeah.
Was that where the punishment came in the body?
Yeah.
Wonderful fight, Blake. Wonderful fight. A special copy of that film waiting for you next week.
Yes, he's got charisma, Bert.
One more thing,
Yes.
Lee. One more thing.
I'm afraid, Gus, at the moment he fights too much along the same lines every round. He doesn't vary. He doesn't vary straight enough.
Blakeney's words were, he said, he wore me down, he was too good.
I'd say, you know, like youth and strength, you know. I thought it'd tell, but Blake, it was still a tough fight. He hit me some good punches. In the last round there, just before he threw it in, he hurt me with a real bad right in the stomach, you know.
I thought your right hand body punching both hands in the ribs finished him about the 4th or 5th.
Yeah, I knew he was running out of gas, and I thought it was just a matter of time, you know.
The thing is, Barry Michael fought a hell of a fight, and he's a worthy champion. And I've always said, the day Barry gets through me, that's when I say, well, he's world class. And that's my word to Barry. I can't take it from him because they've helped me all these years to go on, even though at that time I was a South African, not Australian. But they were there to help me on and on.
You're an Australian like us, Blakes. Goodbye, Blake.
Well, to win this co-fight
We got the signal from the boss up there on the camera. He said we can come in for a final comment. You first, sir.
Well, I feel that it's just a matter that Michael had the fights under his belt. He had the fighting condition, and he just stood the wear and tear better than Matthews.
Well,
I think he woke up that Matthews was going to be troublesome, so he stayed on top of him all the time and wore him down.
You had it picked early, Merv. You had it picked early by saying that Michael's got the fight under his belt, and Matthews did not have a fight under his belt, and that was the difference.
Makes all the difference.
The other thing, in listening to Blake's making his comments up there, it sounded like a fighter that's retiring, Merv.
I could be too.
Yeah.
Well, there's not much future for him now, is there?
No.
I mean to say, there's very little future for him now. He's lost his only hope. If he'd won that title, he would have got some money.
That's right.
But he won't get much money now. Fighting second rate is that. That would have to fight. And he's been too good of a fighter to stay in the game for that.
That's right. He's 32, and
that's right.
And the lighter weights always mature earlier in life, don't they?
Oh yes, always.
It's interesting up there because there's Lucky Gattileri looking at Barry Michaels up there.
Well, I tell you what, he'll know now he's got one hell of a hard job with Michaels, because Michaels is like a bad relation. He never leaves you. He's on all the time.
Merv, thank you very much for the fights, for the co-compareship. It's been a realization of a dream.
I've enjoyed it.
And great, good on you, mate. And I know that the travel vision of the people that are doing this, they're going to have great success. And thank you, Merv Williams. It's been a pleasure. Thank you. Barry, it was a hard, tough fight. You come out on top, but how do you feel, pal?
I feel a little bit tired now, Gus, but on the whole I feel pretty good. I come out virtually unmarked, you know, and it was a tough fight, as you said. It was very hot up here tonight, but I'm really pleased the way things went.
Tremendous. You made a comment to me a little bit earlier that as far as the world competition is concerned, you're going to stay around the 9-4.
I'm going to try. I haven't fought at 9-4 for a couple of years, but I've been on this special diet and Profile B vitamin pills, and they help stimulate the liver and the kidneys. And I seem to lose weight without problem now. I came in at 9-7 for this fight without drying out, and I think I could have made 9-4. But I'll just try myself in the gym to see if I'm strong. But if I could make 9-4, for a start, Johnny Aber, they're talking about him fighting for the world title, and if I couldn't beat Johnny Aber easily, I'd hang me gloves up. Yeah.
Well, I tell you what, maybe you better toast yourself with some of that San Bernardino Castell and non-alcoholic stuff.
San Bernardino Spumani, and I train on it.
It's not a bad stuff. Well, that's a very, very good remark, because is it any suggestion that perhaps when you leave, you have a fight with Gattileri, and then you're supposed to go back to Wales? What would be your first fight back there? Would you have any idea? Could you tell us anything now?
I couldn't really say. I think Eddie Thomas would want me to have a couple of warm-up fights first, and he was talking about me fighting Charlie Nash, the British lightweight champion, on television in Britain, which would be a really big fight, you know.
Tremendous.
Really.
Well, we wish you the best of luck, Barry. One more thing, just because we have a lot of fans watching this Travel Vision, you did say something before about wanting to stay in Australia and the reason. Would you just mention that again for me?
It's the best country in the world, Gus. And, you know, all my friends are here, my family. I feel I can train better here. It's bad when you have to go away and try to kick on. You know, if you can kick on here, it's far better.
Tremendous. That's Barry Michaels, our lightweight champion, of course. You saw a fight tonight through Travel Vision. We thank you for watching, and keep watching Travel Vision for all the good fights that come out of Australia.